All right, so we got this new tactical FPS shooter, Mountain Top, coming out soon. And the first thing that pops right away is that the funding. It's always fun to look at the funding because something that really surprised me is their investors. That included Shroud, Tarek, It's Timmy, Zed, Co Carnage, and Paul George, right? So Shroud, Zed, Paul George, Philadelphia 76ers. I didn't think Paul George played video games, to be honest with you, but seeing his name there really shocked me. And a couple of other companies, venture capitals, but they don't really make the game, so they're just funding. So then looking at the team, this guy, Oculus, co-founded Oculus, executive Oculus, Naughty Dog, Uncharted, Last of Us, Mark Toronto. CSGO, we got a CSGO guy here. Age of Empires. We got a guy, Apex guy here, Lee Horn. We got technical director at PopCap here. This guy had a little bit of Overwatch, StarCraft, League, Street Fighter, okay. Blizzard guy. Management, okay. Global efforts, AI. Halo, this guy did some Halo stuff, 343. Microsoft, 343, another 343 guy. Meta VR, okay, Oculus. UX, UI, environment art, okay. So the team's looking strong, but this is not the full team because on their Discord, they have a lot more people on there that are from Mountaintop. That one of them actually hopped into one of the Discord calls when we were in there playing the playtest and actually telling us, things that we wouldn't know from the tutorial that I'll show you guys later on. All right, so here we are in the Mountaintop playtest. This is the title screen, Spectre Divide. I'll show you guys cinematic here. I'm pretty sure the game's called Mountaintop. Not sure why they say Spectre Divide, but okay. Alright, so first looks here. Alright. The menu's looking good, Looks kind of like Valorant. First thing you see here are endorsements. When you click on sponsors, it's just telling you, choose one sponsor or gun to level up, and as you level up, you earn stuff to unlock. So I already unlocked all of them because they gave us some points here. Currency, this is the in-game currency, some skins. And, I can't show you on sponsors, but I can show you on the store. So some of these skins have alterations, so like, stuff like a cool bullet animation, video effects animations. You can see the particles coming off the scope there. And this one, when you kill someone, you get a cool little icon on your screen and different colors. So when you unlock the endorsement for some currency, then you start leveling the shit up, and once you level it all up, you will start unlocking these things tier by tier. For the sponsors, though, you would unlock stuff like weapon charms, banners, but that stuff's not really that important. Let's get into the skills. Okay, so for different sponsors are basically the different classes you can play in this game, right? So first starting off, we got Pinnacle here. It's got, you know, the grenade, Adrenalink, which is kind of like heal, and flash. You got vector dynamics here, dual amp, vector wall, nanosphere. The vector wall is kind of like a wall that moves forward. Morgan, smoke grenade, partition wall, Ghostlink Collective. This is pretty interesting. This has a partition wall that you can shoot through, but you can't see through it. A dupe, a clone. We got Mood Robotics here, healing drone. This is the healer class here. This is the vision blocking class, and I guess this is the entry frag class. And then this is the reconnaissance class. So these classes you can recon, you know, like wave scan, pulses, a mine that, you know, triggers when people are close to it, arc sentry, basically slows you down once you get in its line of sight. The recon wing, I think it's pretty cool. You throw something and it creates a big circle, and anyone in that circle gets pinged or revealed. Pulse finder, you can see through, you can pulse through walls, and if anyone's there, it'll show you. Glare burst works through walls, so you can actually flash through walls with that one. Oh, Bloom Technologies, a really good healer. So you have a barrier, a heal, and a kind of swarm grenade. It's kind of like a smoke that hurts people, but it lasts kind of short. Lasts for 12 seconds, but this smoke shift, this smoke grenade actually lasts for 14 seconds, and when you throw your puck in there, they can't see the recall line. So I guess let's get into the tutorial.
Welcome to the practice range.
All right. Oh, the picture at the bottom's not okay. So I wanted to share this. Like, I try to make these guys look like Kakashi and Obito. Kind of, right? Kind of. Basically, when you switch, you're controlling two characters. When you switch, your other character just goes crouching and just stays there like that. Pretty much aiming in pretty much the same direction. Well, I left it here and then it went down there, so it does change a little bit. What's over here? Oh, some stuff. Oh yeah, when you see these on the floor, that's a... So you throw your puck to get your guy to teleport there, so those are fast teleports. Start the tutorial. That's something that one of the devs popped in and told us that we didn't really know. And they didn't cover in the tutorial. Well... Alright, here's
Welcome
the
to
tutorial.
Santai. Let's start with basic movement. Move towards the
WASD
highlighted
basic
waypoint.
movement. Actually, I can check if it works on my controller right now. Why the fuck is there a big fly? Oh, fuck. Shit.
Let's cover the basics of Duality. Every player will control a second body called a Spectre that you can freely swap between at any moment. We say, one mind, two bodies. You can use Duality as a second life, to cover multiple bomb sites across the map, or even to play two angles in the same area. Now, swap to your Spectre and move to the marked location.
Alright, so this is part of the duality aspect, where you can control two people at once. Sometimes you can't access the location, but
You're
your
unnatural.
other person can.
When you throw the
Kinda like
puck,
Portal.
it'll move your Spectre to that location. The puck throw will let you deploy your Spectre to some places you might not normally be able to reach. Use puck throw and swap to continue to the waypoint.
All right, so this is your puck, and you can throw it to kind of like teleport your guy there. Some spaces you can't reach,
Great,
like high
you
areas.
got that. Move towards the highlighted waypoint.
Like I wouldn't be able to jump up there, but I could throw my puck up there if it's a legal area.
Great, keep going.
Within
Jump
the
to
playing
clear that
field.
obstacle.
So like I can't jump up there, but I can throw my puck. See?
Crouch to get under that obstacle.
This is the normal jump crouch.
Remember,
Use that stuff.
keeping your Spectre alive is key to getting to hard-to-reach places. Throw your
One
puck
thing-
up onto that ledge. You're getting it. Swap to your Spectre.
All right, one thing they don't tell you is that you can queue switching to your Spectre. So it takes time for your guy to travel to, let's say, here, right? But I can press the button to switch, and it'll queue up the swap right away. So right there, I threw it, I missed, but I queued it, so like right when it actually teleports, I can actually be there at the same time without having to switch manually. This is what a manual switch will look like. Like I don't, it's there, right, and then I switch. But queuing it, like I, right away.
Once you're comfortable with puck throws and swaps, feel free to move to the next area. Now, swap to your Spectre to keep going. Swap bodies to start the weapon training.
Swap
Before
bodies,
each
okay.
round of combat, you have a limited time to buy weapons and equipment. Try that now.
All right, so looking at
Weapons
the,
are always bought in mixed pairs, with a different weapon on each body.
this buy menu
You
here.
can try as many as you like right now, but remember, in combat, you'll have limited money and time
Okay,
to choose.
Malo.
While waiting, your Spectre body is
Okay,
able to
Malo.
detect enemy footsteps it hears. You'll receive an alert from your
Please shut
Spectre
the
when
fuck
an
up.
enemy is running nearby.
So
Shoot the enemies as they appear.
the first,
You always have
weapon
better
you
accuracy
see-
while aiming down
Goddamn.
sights, even while moving.
so the first weapon you see, you'll always get on your main character. So you see here it says SMG and shotgun or pistol or sniper. So you get an SMG on your first guy. And you can choose what the second person gets. Right? And the total will cost this much. Right? So let's say I wanted an SMG and a sniper. I'll buy this one. So my first guy gets the SMG. You can kind of zoom in. The second guy gets a sniper. You can also zoom in and stuff. So when an enemy's near your person, your other person, and you're not controlling them, it'll give you that Spectre warning there. It tells you to swap. So in the playtest, some people have asked, can you buy a single weapon for one person and then like pick and choose? Let's say I want one person to have the AR Cyclone and the other person to have the, I don't know, the op. That's not possible. You can't buy one weapon at a time. You have to buy them in pairs. But I feel like, you know, it's pretty diverse to the point where like every pair would have something that you would want, right? And there's also a sidearm menu here, so you can choose your sidearms. Usually your skills would all be in the equipment here, and armor, there's only two types of armor. Full armor and half armor. Also, I should note that for the armor, full armor is 50 per person, so each character gets 50 armor. And also, when you're in an actual game, they'll have a third tab here that's to the left of primary that says quick, and they'll have like a recommended quick buy for save, for saving, and for balance buy, and for full buys. So here it's just telling you ADS, you know, how to shoot. ADS hold. Headshots do more damage. When you hip fire, it goes everywhere. Like you can see how it goes everywhere. It's not really that accurate like in CS:GO or Valorant, but when you ADS, it's pinpoint. Control the recoil very well. I cannot look at that. You can't control the recoil with hip fire too well, right? Also, this is an SMG, so the spread is pretty wide. After all that shooting, they teleport you here. So this is where they tell you about sponsors, right? So for Pinnacle, you get the nade, right? So this nade, right click, left click, throw far, right click, lobs it up close, right? So now they want you to kill these things with your grenade. Easy. Q, one of your skill buttons, throw that out, kill that person. Now here, you want to lob it. You can also go to the side and lob it, but what's the point? Oh my gosh. So, I guess this is just more grenade practice. You can bounce it off. There's marks, so like, there's marks on the wall that they put that sometimes like signals, hey, if you throw it here, so now we exit the room. Highlighted waypoint. Oh, so this is just this part's pretty boring. It's just planting and diffusing. But one thing they don't teach you in the now I have the Zeus, right? So the one thing they don't teach you in the tutorial is that when you're planting, you can swap to your other person and it'll just finish the plant by itself. So let's see if this works in the tutorial. So I'm planting, I swap, right? Still planting on my other guy. He finishes the plant. So in an actual game, I can cover myself like that. Now it's diffusing. I think it's the same too for diffusing. So queued that up. Cue the swap. Diffuse. So I tap 4 and I hold it to start the diffuse, and then I just swap. See, now I can cover myself. He's still diffusing. Boom. Alright, so you know it's the same as CS:GO. You gotta defuse it before it detonates. Alright. Cue the swap. This is showing that you can knife people. So one thing about the knife, there's no right click. It's only left click. I made the mistake of, you know, knowing an enemy's there, jumping into him to right click only to die because there's no right click. It's only left click. I don't understand that, but okay, it's the way it is. And they just basically showed there that left click can one shot from behind. Oh. I don't know why pinging in this game is Z, because I'm just used to middle mouse button, so you can kind of set that. It's nice as well. You can have the double key binding, so you can have two things. So Z, Z, so ping Z, and middle mouse button, same thing. Oh, so reveal walls, right? So there's certain areas in the map after you spawn that have these walls so that the defenders can't push out to flank the attackers too quickly. So this is the timer. It's already counted down to 0. Usually it'll start at like 30 or something. So when you're revealed, everyone can see you on the map. There's no mini map here in the tutorial, but in the actual game, they can see your ass. Oh, so when you're revealed, you can see them through walls like this and on the mini-map. So you want to be careful. Like, sometimes it's okay to reveal yourself if you know you're going to get the kill. That's pretty much it for the tutorial. Check out the next one for in-game footage.